All right. Another Darkest Hour podcast commences.
I was like,
what's up, boys?
I was just in pain.
In pain, you say?
We're doing. Yeah, Jay is currently shitting on RP. And look, I totally get it. It's not for everybody.
No.
Totally get it.
Listen, I have thousands of hours of GTA RP watching experience under my belt, but to do
It's fun to
roleplay
watch, right?
myself, it's honestly like my favorite shit to watch on Twitch. But to do it, whole different world, man. I don't know
totally
how
get it.
people do it.
That's crazy because RP, like GTA RP and that kind of shit, is like the stuff I don't want to watch on Twitch. It's hilarious.
Crazy, I love it.
Well, it's just the same story. It's the same characters doing the same shit over and over again. Let's sell the drugs. Let's steal the car. The police is gonna fucking pull me over. I'm gonna fucking try to run from the cops. If there was some
Kyle?
innovation, like
you know Kyle, the streamer Kyle.
Yeah, I love Kyle.
I don't know.
He is like the best RP streamer ever.
Twitch.tv/Kyle is the name.
Kyle, yeah.
What a username.
He is amazing.
I don't know. I'll have to check him out. I mean, if there's someone that has like elevated RP, maybe I should check it out. But I don't know. I used to like it way back in the day when it was like Arma 3 Life and like shit like that. It was like brand new and it was like really hilarious. But then I just felt like I was watching the same shit over and over and over again. And then there was always like streamer drama and like audiences would go from like one stream chat to the next. Because they didn't like how I'm just like, I can't be involved with this crap.
Killed my streamer, my juicer.
yeah, exactly.
I've been in so many 8-window, double monitored, 8 perspective, RP situations on Twitch. I can't. I get so addicted.
That's the problem with RP, is whenever you start watching Twitch RP, right? You'll be like watching a police chase, right? And you're like, okay, I'm watching the cops. You're like, well, fuck, what are the criminals doing? What are they talking about right now? Cops are freaking out. So you're like, all right, let me pull up the cops. Let me pull up the criminals. You're like, well, there's a second squad car. I got to see what the second squad car is going because he fucked off. Like, I got to figure out this whole story. And then you're like, because then you can only watch one angle at a time, right? So you're like, all right, I got to go catch the VOD and see what that guy said about that guy. Because, like, I want the full story. Like, dude, it's Jay's 100% right. It's the fucking rabbit hole. Like, it's, you feel like you're watching, like, NFL Red Zone where you got, like, the 6 different football games going on at once.
Yes.
Which it's just 100%. People pretending to be drug dealers on Grand Theft Auto. So
I like the musicians. I like the musicians, like Auto-Tune.
They're good, yeah.
Auto-Tune Tyrone, Maximus Black. Those guys that like actually make music and like try to have a music career. That is like talent. That's fun to watch. Yeah.
Who's the Hubcap Jones guy? I forget his Twitch name, but he is fantastic. He plays like a rock and roll dude. Like most of the other guys do kind of like a rap thing. But he makes like he's like a full-on musician, I believe. That guy's crazy.
Hubcap Jones, no pixel. Who is? Oh, Mike the Bard. Yeah.
Yes.
That guy is so good. He's been playing music on Twitch since I was working at Twitch. He is such a fucking cool streamer. I really like that guy a lot. Yeah, Mike the Bard. Yeah, that guy's awesome. Anyway, fellas. It's episode 15 of The Darkest Hour.
Yes.
Our cutesy little Dark and Darker podcast. It is also...
Cute.
It's so cute. It's also May 9th. The meme day. May 9th is here. And the community held the line, the table of 9. And somehow those fucking nerds, those beautiful nerds... coerced the Iron Mace team to actually announce something. They forced their hand with memery, and Terrence had an announcement in Discord earlier today, 2:53 a.m. I think PT. Let's take a look at that. Here we go. The community forced the CEO of Iron Mace's hand to make some sort of statement on the 9th, which I find hilarious. They should just start memeing hard every day. Hold the line for May 10. Hold the line for May 11th. Just make these motherfuckers speak to us daily with announcements.
Do it every once in a while to let them feed into your bullshit like they just did. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the announcement.
Don't actually make them announce.
No, please don't.
Day.
Please don't do that. Yeah, that's terrible. But Terrence, today at 2:53 a.m. PT said, "Hi, out everyone. We truly hate not being able to communicate as freely as we usually do. However, due to the sensitive nature of our current situation, can't divulge too much information right now. I know this isn't the announcement everyone wanted to hear, but we wanted to let our fans know that the early access release has been delayed a bit. Just know that we are working on a ton of things to ensure the game gets out to you as soon as possible. We ask everyone to hold the line just a little longer. Thanks." I think that's about what I expected out of them. That's what I expected. Did you guys expect anything else? I mean, I didn't.
I didn't expect anything. I was like, I was fucking, I was playing, I was playing RP recently, and I forget who it was. Someone came in, they're like, "Is there going to be a May 9th announcement?" I was like, dude, I don't think so. Like, this is some crackpot shit. They tinfoiled their way to an announcement. But, I don't know. No, I did not.
I didn't really expect anything myself. Did you, Jay?
I didn't expect it until I saw the official hold the nine or some shit emote added to their Discord, and I was like, okay.
Yes, at that point. At that point.
Like leading into the meme.
And some of the hints that Grayson drops. Like there was a YouTube comment section, and Grayson had liked every single comment except one dude was like, "If Grayson likes this content, there will be no announcement on the 9th." And it was the only comment he didn't like. So there's like 1,000 YouTube videos. There's like fucking internet detectives and shit. Sherlock Holmes is online trying to figure this shit out. But you know what? He actually missed it. It wasn't a hint. Oh, no shit. Well, what a beautiful thing to have happen. Unsatisfied dagger. Anyway, it's hilarious. The dad community memery is top tier. And it was fun to actually see the Iron Mace team respond and actually announce something. Even though there was nothing to announce, they were like, "God damn it. We have been pushed into a corner."
I think that announcement was actually good.
It was good. It was
early
good.
access got delayed a little bit while we're still working on it. For them to say that early May, I mean, how long is the delay? How when you think delay, how long we think? A month at most? Kind of like my thought. I'm sticking on May 24th, I guess.
No.
Nah, no shot.
Nope. No way.
I think delay means buckle in, like, because it's might be a while. I think
you said a bit, delayed a little bit. You think a bit means like a while?
I'm gonna say August.
Yeah,
August. That ain't a bit, dude. A lot can happen in 3 months, man.
I know, like they could lose a lawsuit. There's so much that could happen in that many months. No, I mean, I think that if we saw them back on Steam, I would say sure, May 24.
Yeah.
But they're not on Steam yet. What they could be doing is they could be building their own launcher. Who knows? They could be.
Yeah, I think Steam's out of the window by now. You think so? I don't think Steam comes back in until the lawsuit's done. How long is that going to take? A year or two?
Agreed. And at this point, just from sheer word of mouth and community, like free community marketing and content creators making content about it, great word of mouth circulating Dark and Darker Online, right? It's awesome.
Lots of good mouths.
I think that exactly. I think they could make their own launcher. I think they could make their own launcher and launch the game from their own site, their own launcher, and not have 30% of every sale taken by Valve. That's just me. Are they going to have less sales overall? Undoubtedly, because it's not on Steam. But I think it'll just be a slow ramp. As people realize that they can get the game on their own launcher, the sales will go up and up and up and up. Whereas if it launched on Steam, I think there'd be this huge, right out the gate, boom of sales, and it'd slowly peter off. I think it'd be the opposite with their own launcher. It'd be this slow incline on the graph as more and more people find out that they can download an Iron Mace launcher, play the game directly from their launcher, from their site or something like that. I think that is a good move, especially with all the shit happening to them. Is that what they're going to do? Who fucking knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a single week where I haven't brought up Escape from Tarkov. But, hey, Escape from Tarkov does it, and I think they do quite well. So I think there's a model for it.
millions of user data just be leaked.
Yeah.
No big deal. But they're also in Russia. It's not like they got any like
right?
you know,
Imagine a
they don't
content
have
claim in
to.
like
Oh,
Russia.
sorry, boys, guys. All your username, password, credit card info got leaked. Sorry. What are you gonna do? Well,
Yeah. Imagine Russia comes after. Russia. Imagine Nexon comes after a Russian company. They just be like, "What do you mean? I cannot take what is yours." Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, some people in chat are saying, based on Terrence's words, some could mean days, some could mean weeks, some could mean months. It's kind of a gray area, a gray scenario.
Some. It's like when somebody says a couple. Doesn't mean 2 days. Doesn't mean two. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Could be a wow.
You're right.
Buckle in.
I'm guessing a
Buckle in.
month.
You're gonna guess
You're
1 month.
optimistic.
Yeah.
All right, you want to bet?
I think if we weren't even close, they wouldn't have made that announcement. To be honest,
I'll bet.
they would have just been sitting in the dark, radio silence.
What's a good J bet?
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
What's that one game you make Jay play Minecraft for a stream? Would you have Minecraft, Jay?
Oh yeah,
You
I
like
bought
Minecraft?
Minecraft in like 2011, dude. Bring it
Chad,
on.
what's the one game Jay despises? What about Fortnite? You a Fortnite hater?
Oh, I love Fortnite, dude.
What's
One of my
a
favorite
what's a
games of all
Chad?
time.
Oh, he hates Apex. You don't like Apex?
I like Apex. I literally just played
Okay.
it.
Damn. Are you quit
Don't
Elden
you-
Ring?
I know he has to play Dungeons and Dragons
Elden Ring,
on stream.
There you
I
go. You
quit
gotta
at
join.
the lady in the library one. That's what
You
got me
joined
out.
Soma's Star Wars game for a week. Be a guest spot
Oh
character.
hell! Okay, listen, that's way too much.
There you go. All right, we'll figure out a bet, but I'll bet you. I'll bet you something.
I'm gonna hop in there. They're all gonna be speaking Klingon or some shit. Whatever.
Oh
they
my
know.
god, get out of here, dude. Oh no.
for me, Norb.
Oh, Klingon in the Star Wars RPG. Oh god. Oh no. Boys.
Hutties or whatever.
Solo.
Ah, dude, my power went out. Damn. Be like, oh, my internet dropped. Sorry, dog.
Boys, we got something that dropped, a week ago? I don't even know when it dropped. We got a bunch
Something like that.
of playtest data that SDF shared in the Discord. When was that? Let's see.
Not that long ago.
Let's look at the date on this post.
The 4th.
Okay, so yeah, just a few days ago.
5 days ago.
Yeah, not even a week. There's a bunch of cool stuff that was included from the latest playtest 5. Some of the data is whatever, but I've collected like a dozen plus screenshots here of some data that we could just kind of look at, chat about, and go over as we hope and pray to see early access soon enough, right? So,
May 24th.
we'll see, man. I doubt it. We'll see. It's not going to happen this month. Maybe June. Maybe. And I still don't think it's going to be June. No way it's going to happen on the 24th. You really think that? 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
You're nuttier than squirrel shit, dude. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, man.
We get some copiums in chat, please. Because that is what the fuck it is.
When we're playing the game on the 24th, I expect at least a drink when I go to TwitchCon, Soma. Just one drink.
I'll get
Bets
you,
on.
I'll
You
get
know
you
what?
too.
If you're right and it comes out on the 24th, I will DoorDash you a pizza or something to your house or something like that.
Ooh.
How about that?
DoorDash a pizza. We'll see.
Or whatever you eat. I don't know. We'll
Okay.
figure. I'll order you a pizza. Whatever you like.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right, bet.
And
Not
someone
bad at all.
came up with the idea. If you lose though,
Uh-huh.
you got to play GTA RP for like an hour.
And you have to play as Pickpocket Polly or whoever. What's your Pickpocket Perry?
Yeah.
you roll Pickpocket Perry in GTA 5 RP, and you're a dirty criminal
Yeah.
trying to steal from other famous streamers. Who
There you go. There's
rob
my
banks
wager
all
for
day.
you.
All right, bet.
Okay.
I'll totally do it, man. I'll stick up to my part of the deal.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay, I was gonna buy you guys
I
drinks
trust
anyway
you.
at TwitchCon, just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
I'm not going to TwitchCon. Yeah.
Fuck
What
you,
do
Donnie.
touch grass?
Fuck you, man.
What the hell, man?
When is it? When is TwitchCon?
October here in Las Vegas. Come on.
I'd
You don't
rather go
wanna-
to Evo. I might go to Evo.
That's Vegas.
I know,
Isn't that
but
like a fighting game tournament?
It's the
Yeah,
best
it
esports
just sounds-
event ever. It's so fun.
Is it?
sounds
yeah, it's-
way better than TwitchCon, in my opinion.
Evo is one of the most exciting esports events I've ever been to. I've been to a bunch. I've seen a lot of cool esports shit, and I'm telling you right now, Evo takes the cake for the most hype. It is, you're in a giant stadium. There's thousands of people, and it's two fucking nerds on stage duking it out in Smash or Street Fighter
Mashing
on giant fucking screens. The best
No
players in the
deodorant in
world.
sight.
Evo is smelly. Evo is smelly. But in the actual big arena, when people are, duking out Street Fighter, Smash, shit like that, dude, it is so fucking hype. Even if you don't play the games and you're bad at fighting games, it is impossible not to get swept up in the hype. It is the shit. I love Evo.
See, I'd rather do that than TwitchCon. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. But luckily, I live in Vegas, so I can go to both.
Oh,
There you go.
Anyway,
Yes,
let's look at
go
some
ahead.
screenshots, some data. Hope you guys are watching the stream. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this. So we have our cams down here, but for the sake of not covering up stuff, the cams will be disabled while we go through these screenshots. Okay, so connected user count. Let's see here. 457,181 created accounts. If this shit was on Steam, what would that number be, boys? What do you think?
Easy 2, right? Because the last one was almost 2, right?
Yeah.
2 million?
Yeah.
Think so?
Because look at
Probably
go
about 2.5 mil from 1.9 to 2.5.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
most.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it would definitely be in the millions. Having to download, a torrent probably scared, well, not even probably, it did scare a lot of people off. But still, 500,000 accounts created is pretty fucking good considering how the playtest was dealt out, right? And it looks like right out the gate, there was a lot of connected users. Then there was that downtime when there was the hotfix. Then there was the other hotfix. So didn't hotfix 1 happen on the 16th? 2 happened on the 18th, right? I'm pretty sure. That's why there's these massive
Something
dips.
like that. Yeah, it was like 2 days apart.
Yeah, sounds about right. Makes sense that it petered off on 420. People were too fucking high to figure out how to get on their computers. Makes sense.
Okay, dude.
But this isn't too surprising to me. I feel like it had a really strong start, which is interesting because the DDoSing was the worst, like in the first few days, right? And then they kind of figured it out near the end. But anyway,
A little bit.
created character classes. Look at these numbers. Fighter was 20%.
Hey.
Kind of weird that it was so high, honestly.
I like Fighter.
I like Fighter too. I feel like Fighter's noob friendly. If you play Dungeons and Dragons with a noob, they're typically like, I just want to be a guy with a sword and a shield. Like, I just want to be the guy that attacks shit. Fighter is typically a safe bet.
Yeah.
And then second most created class, not surprised at all, especially with double jump, is Rogue. Not surprised. What did surprise me though is that there was more bards than wizards. But I guess a bunch of people made bards to at least see what it was all about. But it's kind of sad that only 11.57% of players created the new class. Isn't that weird?
Well, I think word got out that Bard was a little underwhelming, but I think what would be like the good stat, the really interesting stat, I don't know if it's included on here, is classes that made it to level 20. What percentage that is. That would be cool.
I think there's something like that in one of these screenshots. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, as games played, which would be like a better metric of that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Created classes.
Yeah, Bard 11.5%. Wizard was the lowest. Cleric just barely over Bard. Rangers at 14%. Barbs at 14.5%. It's actually a pretty decent spread. That's a good sign. People wanted to. There was a good, pretty much close to even spread of characters created, which I like. Play count by country name. USA. America crushed it. Japan had a lot of people too, which is interesting.
Probably a lot of Koreans went there because there's no Korea server,
Yes, that makes sense.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they
Not
mentioned
playable
it.
in Korea, man.
Yeah, it wasn't playable in Korea, probably because of the bullshit happening.
Yeah.
But Canada was 5%, considering that's just America Junior up north.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. But it looks like a lot of nations jumped on. We got fucking even people in fucking Ukraine. There's a fucking war outside. And people were like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go dungeon diving." 0.8% of people in Ukraine, or 0.88% of players from Ukraine. Amazing. Ukraine had more players than Austria and Mexico combined.
Jesus.
That's crazy, I think. Wow. UK 2.85%, France 3%, Russia 3.6. Yeah, exactly right. I'm not surprised to see this spread though. I knew that America was going to dominate this. I think we all kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
China 4.22%. Not too shabby for them. They're in purple. Interesting. Okay. Here is a map of the hotspots. Motherfuckers are playing in Alaska and shit. That's great. No one cared about Alaska 2, though. Not one person played in Alaska 2 over here. Interesting.
Alaska 2? What is that?
Yeah, over here on the right.
Oh.
Yeah, no one cared about it in Alaska 2.
I think they're too busy surviving.
I'm kidding, Sean.
Look at the middle of Australia. Nobody lived there or what?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
No,
like
actually.
or some shit?
It's almost like it's some crazy outback fucking crazy desert.
Cam's up for a second. For a second. Did you not know that?
I was just memeing. I heard
Oh,
about it.
Okay. Yeah,
I was told from chat. If no one in my chat told me before, I would have never known.
There's like one city in the middle. I think it's called Alice Springs, and it's in the middle of the fucking desert, middle of the outback. Then there's this one little blue dot at the top of Australia. I believe that's the city of Darwin. And then there's Perth, which is like the big major city on the west coast. But look at fucking America and Europe. Pretty heavy. I don't know what the fuck island is. What is this, Madagascar here? Is this the island next to Africa? I'm so bad at geography, apparently. Let's look it up.
Yes, that is Madagascar.
Okay, Madagascar. So I know some things
Look
about
at those
geography.
couple of dudes up there in the middle of Russia. Crazy.
You think there's somebody actively
I know, right?
fighting in the Ukrainian war that took like a day to go play Dark and Darker? Like he like came back from the front. Either he's Russian or Ukrainian. Was like, listen, guys, I need a day. I'll be right back. Played some Dark and Darker, and then went back to fighting in the war.
I yearn for
took
the ruins.
Took a week of leave to fucking hit the playtest. Oh yeah, people were calling off work all over the world. Sure.
There you go. Hey, sorry, Sarge, can't make it to the trench today.
I got to take off my flak vest to put on some like some dark plate armor and my cape. I have another war to fight.
No one in Greenland. What is that?
That's kind of weird. Wow.
I think that's
Nobody
Greenland.
lived there.
This is Iceland. That's Greenland. Yeah, no one in Greenland. There is the little group of French islands, Reunion, and I can't pronounce the other one, Mauritius or something. I can't pronounce it. I'm really bad. So like French words are my bane. I can't get them right ever.
What class do you think most French people roll? I'm gonna go with rogue. You know, I'm not gonna say why, but I just feel like most French people are rolling a rogue. You know, they're very roguish.
I think. Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. Or bard for rapier. Yeah, for rapiers. Yeah.
Yeah, or bard. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty good spread across the planet. There was people in India playing, South Africa. A lot of fucking Hawaiians were rocking out in the dungeons. That's great. Not bad. Game count by class. Look at the spread on rogues. Holy tits. 27.26% of games were by rogue. Is anyone surprised by that?
Nope.
Me either. Fighters.
Fully expected it.
Fighters took another quarter of it. Not surprised. Bard and Wizard, those poor fucks. Collectively, not even 12%.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And the Bard one is literally just people testing the class. Wizard's just dead. Look at that.
It makes me
butchered
sad.
My boy.
Yeah, they really did. Wizard was not great this playtest.
It's literally like a fifth of the games played as a goddamn rogue. You serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a fourth actually. Fractions.
Fourth, yeah. 27 fucking percent, in fact. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, quarter of the games. That's insane.
Not surprised at all. Total play count by map. Goblin Caves kind of got shit on slightly last playtest 4. People were kind of not feeling it. Some people played. Most people stuck to the crypts. This playtest, though, I actually spent a lot of time in the Goblin Caves, too. I enjoyed the Goblin Caves far more this playtest than the previous when it was first introduced. Didn't expect to see 35 fucking % of people playing that,
It's
though.
all stuff. You gotta add up like a few of the crypts to like truly get an idea, right?
That's true. Yeah. A lot of people played Ruins. Makes sense. And then a lot of Crypt. I mean, pretty much half of it was Crypts and Inferno. Makes sense. Class game, total play count, kill count, down count. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's start on the right. Bards. Man. Bards did not get a lot of kills.
Yeah, there's just something about like playing your lute that doesn't really murder your enemy for you.
Yeah.
The sweet sound of music.
Not great. Wizard also didn't perform all that great. It's unfortunate.
Disgusting. Can you believe that their KD 4x'd? Can you believe that? They went
No.
from a 0.13 to a 0.48. Kinda wild. Sounds like they're about to get nerfed into the fucking ground.
Look at the Ranger play count next to kill count. It's almost even. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, Ranger's a little
That's
weird. It
good.
went from a 2.0 to a 1.0.
Must be because you have to fucking bring in... Yeah, exactly. Must be because you have to bring in arrows.
Right.
Barbarians did pretty decent, but really...
More kills.
Yeah, Cleric was okay, but Fighter and Rogue, man, they slaughtered.
Mopped up.
Over 1 million kills for each class. Rogue wins it, though, with the most kills. Definitely not a surprise at all. Double jump was just too... Even if you're not a Rogue fan in previous playtests, making a Rogue to try out double jump was fun, I think.
Yeah.
It was fun to fuck around with it. Especially on Ruins, the Rogue's playground.
Playing a different game.
Yeah, it was a different
Literally just like playing something else.
Okay. Forgotten Castle normal map play count. Okay. Let's see here. Total play count right out the gate was pretty huge, and then it petered off big time. Wow. Let's see here. This is kind of a boring statistics. Let's skip ahead. Let's see here. Look at the die count on what is this? Ruins? Yeah, Ruins here. Holy shit. 2.5 million deaths as opposed to escapes. 500,000 escapes, 2.5 million deaths. That is fucking hilarious. That's crazy.
That means people got out 20% of the time.
Wow. That's actually kind of crazy.
That's ass.
Yeah, high roller though. High roller escape or die. It's like half. Half the time people were fucking getting out. That's not bad.
Well, I think when you're in high roller, you know what you're doing a lot more.
Yes, and there's probably less. Yeah, I think pros are probably rolling together. They're gonna.
But look at the high roller count though, right? Like 34,000 die count and crypt, 33,000, 32, compared to, I mean, I feel like that's like percentage-wise, is that lower compared, you think, to last playtest? I feel like less people played high roller this time around, is what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember the stats from last time. Do you, Jay?
About 1.5 or 2% of people played high roller, I think, something like that.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is this time. Oh yeah, it's like 1% of the game plays high roller.
What the fuck?
Like,
really?
2 play tests. Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
I would assume this play test was higher just because there's less people and a lot more like tryhards, you know. So the percentage probably went up in the overall game.
Goblin Caves escape or die. A lot of people obviously died in the Goblin Caves, close to 4.5 million. Not a great success rate to escape. Honestly, I had the most trouble getting out when I had murdered players and had a full inventory, had good gear on. I had the most trouble escaping from Goblin Caves. It's just
Really?
I did, yeah. I died in empty lobbies with a bunch of loot and a full inventory several times because if you're on the bottom floor and there's one escape portal left and the circle's closing and you have 1 minute left to get out, good luck getting all the way up to the top floor where that escape portal might be, right? You have to go search all the floors for it. I died several times trying to find that escape portal.
Yeah. I wish the not the map itself, but like the UI map for Goblin Caves was maybe a little bit more indicative of what's going on because I think the verticality of it is a little confusing.
Yeah.
As far as like trying to get out in portals and stuff, it just, I don't know, doesn't make much sense.
Ruins escape or die. Not too bad on the spread here. Like most people got out. I thought it was pretty easy to get out of Ruins. Unless you die to a rogue, but it wasn't so bad. That makes sense to me. Forgotten Castle, normal down. Pretty not okay. Not great. I don't know what this abandoned castle NB 2, 4, 5, and 6 are with 0. Was this like an older thing? Was this like in the beginning
Maybe
of
it's just scuffed data.
Weird.
Sure.
Weird. Forgotten Castle High Roller. Looks like a lot of people
Dang, the down count is
successfully went down. Yeah, that's great. All right. This is a hilarious screen. Forgotten Castle normal deaths from monsters. Skeleton Footman just cleaning fucking house.
Yes.
20.96% of the kills were from the Skeleton Footman. One of the easiest things you can kill. How is it not Skeleton Crossbowman or Skeleton Axeman? Right? Like, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm surprised by that. Wall spike, 1.85%.
A lot of people just die to the first zombie they run into, I guess.
Yeah.
Minute kills almost nobody, huh? Okay.
Which is interesting.
Getting killed by a zombie. Now that's embarrassing. Like, that thing swings so slow.
Yeah.
The mummies were next level, though. Where are they at?
The mummies are tough, and I'm not seeing them in here.
Wow.
Here we go. They're down here,
That's
though.
under
Top 10
shit.
Forgotten Castle normal deaths from monsters.
Mummy.
Looks like the mummies started off fucking slapping fools hard. Or sorry, they were not slapping fools hard until near the end of the playtest. No one was
combo attacks.
Yeah, no one was dying from floor spikes day one. But by the time the 20th hit and people were stoned, god damn, the floor spikes were demolishing people. I'm surprised that we're not seeing Skeleton Axeman, Archer, or Crossbowman having bigger
Go ahead and
slices
look
of
at
the
the high
pie.
roller one. There you go.
Yeah, bam, over here. I mean, just for normals, though, I just figured most people are playing normals. If you're in high roller, you're going to have probably some semblance of skill. I figured that ranged enemies were going to be fucking crushing people in norms, but I guess not. I don't know. Skelly Crossbowman, 15%. Axeman, 12.23%. I mean, these are red and black skeletons. Makes sense, right? Dark Swarm only killing 6.25% in norms and 5.5% in high rollers. I guess that kind of makes sense. It's not too easy to or it's not too hard to survive the Dark Swarm. Demon Dogs.
Though. I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3 playtests in a row, the wall and floor spikes was about 10% of the kills. Those really hit the floor.
People are getting better. Good for them. Floor spikes, 2.45%. The Lich and the Ghost King, man, they didn't really touch people. That's great. Or maybe it's not great, and the devs are like, shit, we got to make these bosses harder. We'll see. Okay. Goblin Caves, deaths from monsters. Goblin warriors fucking people up with those poisoned weapons.
Yep.
That's hilarious. Death beetles, hate those bastards, 10%. Goblin archers, 12.5%, makes sense. The cave troll, the most kills out of any boss. Good for the cave troll. 5.31. Not too shabby.
Shout out cave troll.
Ruins, deaths from monsters. There's goblin warriors in the ruins?
I think it's scuffed.
That's got to be wrong. Yeah, that can't be right. We can skip that one. Okay.
What if you call them Skelly Axemen? Because they're not anywhere on there, and they're definitely on there.
Okay. Dying from monsters by level. Look at just the total kills that skeleton footmans have. 608,000. It's pretty awesome. Axe traps, 20,000 kills. That's hilarious. And it looks like
traps.
Yeah, like the swinging axes, you know?
Yeah.
So at level 1, people were getting mutilated by axe trap. 5,700.
Oh, this is really cool.
And then the numbers went down big time, and then right at level 20, where most people are going to be playing most of the time, right? Because once you hit max level on the character you like, you'll be playing that a lot. 5668. That's kind of hilarious. Dire wolves. I feel like the dire wolves should not have 32,000 kills at level 1. They were not difficult at all.
Bro, you aggro one, the whole squad rolls up like 6 wolves.
Yeah, but they would get stuck on a rock, and you could just easily kill them. Or you jump up on a barrel. I mean, it's so easy to cheese PvE stuff in this game. The wolves were not that great. Skelly, let's see here. Wisp, 51,000.
Fuck the wisp.
Wisps.
My favorite is Wall Spike with what is it?
89,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cave troll at 90k kills. Funny. Floor spikes, 174,000 kills. That's hilarious. Yeah. Skelly crossbowman is in 3rd place with 235. Yeah, sounds about right. Dark Swarm though in 4th. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got one shot by Skelly crossbowman several times. It felt really good. Yeah. Even at full health, felt so good.
Actually, never happened to me.
Good for you, bro. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm just that guy, dude.
The second you walk within like their zip code, they just instantly one tap you.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So this is an interesting screenshot here. Hit types. What I'm seeing across the board here is that people are really good at headshots across the board. People know how to hit heads. This is with both melee and ranged. Forgotten Castle, normal hits, 42% on the head. That's pretty fucking good. I'm proud of people. Ruins, 38% on the head. High Roller Forgotten Castle, 46% headshots. Goblin Caves, 47%. Not bad.
Very good.
Not too shabby. You know what's hilarious?
Headshots have always been fairly high in this game. It's kind of surprising.
I agree. It is surprising. And if you look at the headshot count from the 15th to the 20th, it steadily kind of just goes down. It kind of goes back up a little bit on the 17th, goes back up a tiny bit on the 19th, but for the most part, it declines down to 41.5%. People were getting worse at hitting heads, which is hilarious. Virtually no one's hitting legs. Trade success. Apparently, a lot of people try to trade and they're not always successful. I guess that makes sense. You try to barter with some dumbass who's trying to sell you a legendary sword that has knowledge and will on it for your fighter. You're probably like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Trade over.
Yep.
There was basically no trades day one. Middle of the play tests, people were trading a shitload, which makes sense. Top 10 traded items. Valentine's candies. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rapiers.
Surprising because they added them in like on the third day or whatever, right? Or second day.
Yeah.
Still the most rated.
Rapiers and longbows. Not surprised. Pretty much
Crazy.
half the
Game just never
classes.
changes.
Yeah, half the
Yeah.
classes
Fucking
can use
longbow.
rapiers. Rangers and fighters are using longbows a lot.
Trade items.
Makes sense. Spell books.
I think this tells you that Rangers probably very item heavy this time around. And then also Rogue, I guess like Rapier was the big one, huh?
Yeah, dancing in and out of combat with a rapier as a rogue was fun.
Also the bards.
And well,
Picking
yeah,
a
but
weapon.
if anyone
I don't
fucking
think-
played bard, but give bard long sword. Allow bard
Yeah.
to fucking parry and riposte with rapier. Okay. This is a screenshot for you, Jay. The top 200 rank. Look at rogues. Lots of rogue players in the top 200. Treasure collector through the roof. By far the top for rogues. I mean, it makes sense. There's people just running around in stealth, running from room to room, probably not even fighting much, just trying to gobble up as much treasure as possible and taking the first blue they can find. Look at Bard over here. Holy shit. It is barely registering as treasure collector and escapes. They don't even have a line for kills.
I should have farmed some kills on my bard, dude. I messed up.
You want to make a splash? Next playtest, be the world's best Bard. You'll have competition with 14 other people. And you'll probably come out on top.
There you go.
We also have Warlock to consider though too. Next playtest or EA whenever that comes.
Oh, you mean better wizard? Sorry.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Just
see.
look at
Yeah.
You know what's crazy to me? How is the wizard killer outlaw less than the cleric killer outlaw? That's how you know there's something going on, man.
That's weird.
Locust form is just hitting different.
Yeah, it was. I'm sad for Wizard. Wizard's so cool. I feel like Wizard needs more love. They really got nerf batted into oblivion this playtest. Sorry, Jay. Sorry,
How dare
buddy.
they? A good old Blizzard treatment.
Lich first kill, Addis. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. Adis or Addis. Ghost King first kill, Lindstrom 3 TTV. TTV, by the way. Nice.
Shout out, Lindy.
Nice. Good job, dude. Dudes, both of you. Well done.
I mean, they are.
It makes sense if you look at the Ghost King and Lich kill counts. For boss runs, Ranger just dominates, obviously. Makes sense.
Yep.
Range DPS
Always
on the
has
boss. Yeah.
How many arrows you think they bring in a boss run?
Only like 30 and that thing will die, dude. Welcome to Ranger.
Well, there you go.
Probably a couple hundred arrows, like fill the entire inventory up.
I would imagine.
If the bow isn't that good.
Maybe if they're like soloing or something.
You know what's interesting is there's 7 classes, right? But if you look at the class names on boss runs, they didn't even bother putting Bard because Bard didn't kill a boss once.
Should have done it.
That's not good. That's actually terrible. Wow. Bard needs some love.
Shit, nobody even played Bard in High Roller.
It's fucking great. Well, I mean a little bit because there was someone that registered on the Treasure Collector top 200. There was someone that registered on Escape Artist top 200. So there was a couple High Roller Bard players. They just didn't do great.
Yeah.
Masochists, if you will.
Here we go. Top 200 Treasure Collector class, Rogue by far, 40.5%.
As it should be.
As it should be.
Because
Followed by
isn't there
Rangers.
there's a perk, right, for being lucky when you open chest? Or no, that's Bard, right? Or
That's
is that
Bard.
Rogue?
Wanderer's Luck. Yeah. Yeah. Escape
Well.
Artists, Rogues and Rangers, Treasure Collector, Rogues and Rangers. Then you get down to Lich Slayer, though. Suddenly you see Cleric jump into the mix.
Lich Slayer.
23.16%. I mean, you got to have a sport, so it makes sense to see Cleric in there. Obviously, Ranger still heavily in there. Fighter, He's up front, slashing at the Lich with his halberd. Makes sense to see those three. Killer Outlaw, Ranger with 26.19%. Rogue with 21.9%. Interesting. So the High Roller Rangers were outperforming the High Roller Rogues.
And the High Roller Clerics outperforming the Wizard. It's just like, dude, what is this game? What the fuck are we playing?
Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting.
Support does more damage than the ranged spellcaster spell slinger, dude.
Top 200 Veteran Adventure. What is that? Veteran Adventure.
It's like overall score.
Oh,
Kills,
okay.
PV, kills, gold, everything.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, 18% for Fighter, 20 for Rogue, 28.5% for Ranger. So, I mean, it's a decently spread out little pie chart there. It's okay. Ghost Kingslayer, obviously it's going to be Ranger. Fighter. Rogue, though. Look at Rogue kicking ass. 16.67% on the boss for Ghost.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all.
There you go.
And then the final statistic sheet here to look at. Blocked users. So, people were just so fucking happy to be in the game, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. There was literally only 26 manual blocks, user blocks. That seems insane to me. What the fuck? Was that
They were
crazy?
probably too broke.
Yeah,
I think only blocking the trade screen, right? So trades weren't working. And they were too broke. Why would you even go in there?
I guess that's true. That's a
Maybe.
good point. Yeah, because then at the halfway point after hotfix 2, look at those numbers go up. Yeah. Hack type detected. So I immediately look at the colors and the numbers below hack detected type. There's 20. Is there 20 hacks?
Identified types of hack.
20 different hacks?
And that's 10,000 is the 5,000, 10,000? So
that's detected
like
hacks.
on the 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like 15-ish thousand hacks detected on 17.
That is fucking wild. Then they had the hot fix, and then it fucking plummets. They're still getting detections, but whatever they did, they fucking figured something out, which is awesome. Good for them.
Yeah, I'm surprised. This is pretty consistent all the time. They just like know how to hotfix the cheats out of the game. But I just don't get, if they do that, why do the cheats come back every playtest and then blow up again? You know what I mean? Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird. It is weird. Anyway, I
think it's like plugging a ship, right? It's they're just gonna find a different way to get the cheat in there. That's the big thing with anti-cheat, is basically like you can only you know, it's like you have a house, right? A mouse, if he's, you know, determined enough, he's gonna get into your house. So it's just like you just got to keep locking up the holes when you find them. So
it's a constant battle. Yeah, it is definitely a constant battle. So yeah. Anyway, bit of a different episode tonight as we dig through data. Some people are gonna love this. A lot of people are gonna hate it. But you know what? Figured we might as well look at it. It's there for us. They shared it with us. Let's go over it, right? Why don't we do some Q&A for a while, gentlemen? What do you think?
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Okay. Chat.
Oh, dude, Jay just ran 8 ads. Hang on, BRB.
Wow. Wow. Dude,
I'm muted, bro. Don't blame yourself. How do you not have an ad block?
Well, I do have ad blocker. It doesn't block Twitch ads.
Clearly not, dude. 1 out of 8. Thanks to the 4 cents, nerd.
Okay, all right.
That's funny.
Couple more of those, I might be able to give me a Diet Coke from McDonald's.
Look at you
shit,
go.
all right, diet.
Wow.
He's looking at dude, you know what? Not only is he looking towards the future with the ads, he's looking towards his own future with that Diet Coke. You know, he's counting calories now.
Nice and crisp, straight out the machine.
You could play one more ad and just get regular Coke, dude.
Ooh.
I know. It's crazy. Yeah, folks, drop your questions, comments, concerns, predictions. If you want to bitch,
they can't hear you,
gripe,
Soma. They're gone. At
complain.
least mine can't. Later.
I'll look at my chat then. Okay, let's see here. I'm looking at both chats now.
Oh, shit.
My chat. What do you guys got? Any questions? Any thoughts? Do you think we will see more cloaks, especially at lower tiers quality, asks Val459. I hope so. I mean, well, actually, you know what?
What'd you say? More cloak rarities?
Yeah, I just said I hope
Lower
so, but
tiers
let
quality.
me eat my words and take that back. I hope not. I actually like that there is gear slots that are difficult to fill. I think it's kind of cool. I actually like that. Because what would a gray cloak have on it? I don't know. Whatever.
Just flavor.
One
style,
will.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe if there was lower quality, lower tier cloaks that just didn't even have stats on them and you could just toss them on. No, you know what though? No, fuck that. I think
it's not so cool.
It's not cool. I think if you want to rock a crazy cloak, you gotta fucking find like a beautiful blue one or purple one. You have to earn.
I would
through fucking getting a really cool badass piece of gear, that badass cloak look. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What if you got like a shitty cloak though? It's like mustard colored, just looks like ass, and it's like a gray.
Disgusting.
You know?
Awful.
Yeah. Like if it's a purple, it looks fucking cool and sick. But if it's a shitty gray, it's like I don't know. It's like your mom like put together like a bunch of quilts and like made you a cloak.
Jeez.
Something just derpy looking. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it's good that they're rare. I think keep them rare. I don't want to see lower quality cloaks. But yeah. I mean, Valforce says putting a cloak on would make you get hunted more, which is true.
Beautiful.
Fair.
Yeah, I think it's great.
It's worth getting targeted for some nice stats, dude.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the swag, dude.
Yeah. Borlag says on that subject, what did you guys think of them lowering some of the gear stats? Plus, all stats in particular seem pretty nerfed. What do you guys think?
All right. It's nice that they're like slowly dropping at each playtest rather than just nuking shit overnight, you know.
I feel like, I mean, lower stats, less damage, right? Hypothetically, like per hit.
I think if you reduce plus all stats, then like weapon damage and stuff shoots up in value, like any raw damage. Right?
Really? Well, I like longer fights. You know, obviously you don't want to hit someone like 20 times, but getting one tapped isn't fun. So if lowering stats helps elongate fights and keep them more active, then that's good. But
I mean, I like seeing less plus all stats on gear, but then rogues, didn't they get like a shadow mask that comes with +1 all attributes right off the bat?
Yeah, a white one.
Like a white one? Yeah, that's
actually sick.
Sure, it's sick, but do they need that? +1 all stats on their mask? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Let's see here. Trickster, +2 all stats.
Yeah.
I still think
you stack it with 2 other rogues.
Or Jokester, not Trickster. Jokester, excuse me.
They do their own launch, or they announce it beforehand, or just blast it out. They will totally announce it.
I agree.
If they're gonna sell it to you, they're gonna announce it.
Absolutely announce. Yeah, agreed.
Got to build hype.
What are your thoughts on passing Locust Swarm and Earthquake to Warlock Sorcerer? The new class. Well, if you're following Dungeons and Dragons and how those spells work, a lot of the level 9 like crazy endgame spells like Earthquake, multiple spellcasting classes can cast Earthquake. It's not just a cleric spell, like multiple different classes
Imagine getting like double Earthquake. Cleric and a druid come around the corner.
You're
Game
fucked.
over.
Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah. Stash upgrades for gold. For gold? What do you guys think?
I mean, do you guys like that gold is an actual inventory item? How do y'all feel about that?
I don't think it. I think it's a non-issue because they're gonna add more like gold storage. I think.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they add in like chests and shit like that. So I mean, gold pouches are cute, but having half your stash be gold pouches is annoying. But yeah, as long as they give you other storage containers for it, I think it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I want a money case from Escape from Tarkov, please. With my rubles.
They were supposed to put those in playtest too. They were
Really?
slacking the whole time.
I want a bag of holding. That'd be sick. Cause like again, I bring up Escape from Tarkov, but like Tarkov has like thick cases and like certain items you unlock from doing quests. So it'd be cool if they added in like a bag of holding or something cool to like extend your inventory space. That'd be fun. That'd be cool.
If there was like a super ridiculously rare item like bag of holding that you could equip on your character, that would be fun, but only if it was like the bag of holding and you could just run through the entire Goblin Caves and Ruins and Forgotten Castle and Inferno and just keep fucking throwing shit in it. I mean,
So-
it's like every piece of item, gear, treasure you could
Vacuum
find.
the entire map.
Yes, that's what a bag of holding is. You can put all kinds of shit in there. It's not unlimited.
I hate to be the no fun police, but if you do that, because Tarkov had an issue, right, where you could like bring in these big container cases where it wasn't unlimited, but you had a big storage thing in your backpack. Hackers would just use it and kill everybody and like take all their loot and woofer it up. So
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised
yeah,
by that.
so yeah, that's the unfortunate thing when you do that. I mean, they just ruin the game for everybody. But you know, it would be cool if you could do something like that. 100%.
Love Ipawa said, do you think they made a mistake this playtest not implementing quests in the skill tree? It will help them get feedback from the community and improve it. No, I don't think it's a mistake. I think they'll, when they're ready, they'll add it, you know? In fact, I wish they didn't even have bosses in the playtests.
I think so.
Yeah, I
Really?
I think that when there's something like quests or bosses where you have to learn mechanics or paths, where you figure out where to go to get the key to unlock this thing to get the quest item to get your reward, and you start to learn those patterns, you start to learn how the quests operate, you can wipe out the boss in a playtest, and you understand the mechanics before the game even releases. I don't like that. I would rather them not have quests and not have bosses in play tests. Open ones, sorry. If there was some closed test and some invited people tried out a quest or tried out a boss to make sure it wasn't completely broken, sure. But to just have thousands and thousands of players play test your boss, play test your quests, and then by the time the game releases, thousands of people are burnt out on the boss, I don't think that's good. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No.
There's gonna be people that are just already boss farmers, and then when the early access comes out, they're gonna get like a mile ahead before you even hit level 20. It's just gonna be so unfair.
Jeez.
Yeah, Orlanthe had Cinder like day 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, I mean,
that's insane.
You could, you know, I sound like a fucking broken record at this point, but you could do things to slow them down. I mean, Escape from Tarkov, like the best map with all the best loot is labs, and I think for the first 2 weeks in this last patch, like you couldn't go to labs, so maybe the bosses don't spawn for the first like 5 days of a Dark and Darker wipe.
That's a good point.
That'd be a good
After
thing,
that,
I think.
That's actually smart. Yeah. Or maybe when you enter, whenever you go into a raid, I'm saying raid, but whenever you enter a game, maybe not every game has the boss. Maybe it's randomized. Maybe you know the boss, like whenever you enter the Forgotten Castle, you know that this is a Forgotten Castle map that actually has a down portal that leads to the Lich. Maybe like there's statues of the Lich throughout the Forgotten Castle. That's how you know it's a Lich map. Maybe some maps have no bosses, and you can just go down to Inferno and there's a treasure room and nothing else, or something like that. That could help, but I don't know.
I think that's just a different kind of RNG, right? Because you already have the RNG of like you kill the boss, and you're like RNGing whether or not you're going to get the legendary. But that's just like a different like form of doing that. So I guess it's just like which one you prefer, you know? So, but I like that. Like it'd be cool if like you had to go look for clues. You know, say you're on the first floor of ruins and you look around, you go, oh, and you find like the statue, right? And you go, oh fuck, like Lich King is waiting down at the bottom of this thing. Like, boys, get ready. Like that way, you know, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool way to game plan.
Yeah,
but
that way you don't slog all the way through the dungeon, slog all the way through PvP, get down portals, get all the way through Inferno, get to the boss room just to see that it's the Ghost King when
Waste
you
your
wanted the
time.
Lich. Yeah.
Sounds beautiful to me, dude.
I kind of like indicators
cool.
to indicate, what boss is down there, if any.
Make it subtle, where you got to look for it.
Yeah, I kind of
So
like
it gives you kind of a secondary objective, right? Where maybe you're not as much on your game. Maybe you're not looking out for players as much because you're fucking around looking for stats, something like that. Be fun.
Valfor again says, do you think you will have to go through ruins first to get to crypts, or will they give us the option to start at crypts again? I think eventually it will be a progression path. I hope. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like the idea of that.
Until they make more maps, right? Because just doing 1 ruins into 6 crypt maps into 3 inferno maps is pretty fucking scuffed. Maybe they got to make more like alternatives to ruins before they ship that.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I like the...
I would get sick of ruins.
If you had to play ruins every single time?
Every game, yeah. It would drive me nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that people would start on ruins, and it would just be people beelining for down portals as soon as they could. It would just be this like transitionary map where people are just trying to get through it as fast as possible.
Right. I mean, if you look at the gold stats, they're literally like 50% less than the next map in line on ruins. Why would you spend your time there, honestly?
Yeah, they'd have to provide more incentive on ruins to get people to stick around. And they really need to build some goddamn invisible walls.
Yeah.
Build the wall. Build the... Just kidding. Just kidding. Build the invisible wall. The best invisible walls. So,
here to change,
so dumb.
dark and darker. Fuck next son.
What are your feelings about these top streamers getting gifted top tier loot for free from followers? Does that ruin the game a bit? Welcome to every game that streamers play that has loot attached always and forever. That's just how it goes. I mean, that's just how it is. I've been in DayZ maps before where I'm running along and someone has landed a fucking helicopter in front of me and dropped fucking armor and backpacks and guns and ammo and saluted in game and flown away. And I was just like a lowly DayZ streamer, but people just wanted to make their mark on stream, right? I'm not surprised by that. It's always going to happen. I don't think it ruins the game. Is it annoying? I mean, a little bit. Let's be real here. Rich get richer kind of shit, but it's never going to go away. It's just something you kind of have to deal with, right?
Yeah.
How are you going to punish them? You going to fucking punish them? How?
Fair.
You don't.
Yeah, you're going to have some admin watching every stream?
Be right back.
Go for it. Good luck in there.
I won't lie. I know a lot of it brewed from, say, one guy. I like him and all, but to like get donated hella gear and do like a leaderboard push, I could see why people get upset.
That in particular is where it gets really murky.
Yeah.
When you're like, I am the best, whatever class. I am the best at this class. Look at me on top of the leaderboard. But in reality, you're just getting gifted the gear to be able to demolish people that are trying to earn it. Are you really the best? I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. Who knows? Let's see here. Escaping should grant a 1 use ticket to the next map. Otherwise, the latter maps are going to be empty of players. It's interesting. Okay.
Make the goblins pay for the wall. Nice.
Wow. Wilson's game. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Kind of like 1 to 2 dungeons. Doesn't feel like a 30 to 45 minute raid. I like the quick 10 to 15 minute runs. Yeah, if you were going from ruins to Howling Crypts to Inferno, if you think about it, that is a good 30 to 45 minutes at that point. And just surviving one of those fucking maps is hard. And surviving one of those maps by the time the circle's closed means you probably have a full inventory of shit. And at that point, if you go to the next map and you have a full inventory of shit, you're wasting lots of time in your inventory and just trying to like pick and choose, what you want to fucking bring back to the end.
8 gold bangle for this 10 gold.
Exactly.
Cup,
exactly. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of that.
Maxing our loot at that point.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Have a streamer mode where you can't see names, so no gifting to randos from randos. It's impossible because people are going to be watching the streamer with 10,000 views. They're going to know that individual. They're going to trade with them no matter what anyway, right?
I don't know, like, I get hooked up with gear, sure, but what the fuck can you do, man? Seriously.
People have given me
It's been
free
the thing
shit
for like
I know.
15 years or whatever.
People are going to do
Just
that.
say no.
I don't know.
I have been gifted stuff in game 2, and you know what? I took it. I took it,
yeah.
and I used
I
it.
got empty squares in my stash. Man. You want to fill those? Be my guest.
I enjoyed my
Yeah.
free loot.
Look, get your credit cards, kids. Go to the Dark and Darker store. Buy me some gold.
Do not say that. Don't say that.
Nah.
Borlag says,
Turn in your battle pass tokens. Sorry. Okay, go. I had to make one last one.
What do you guys think a Dark and Darker quest would sound like once the questing system is implemented? Would it be kill X amount of certain mob, bring back X item, or something else? All the above, for sure. We've talked about quests and like what we could find or discover or see them do multiple times in the podcast, but I think it'll be like Tarkov quests, probably, right? There's going to be some things where it's going to be like, bring this item into the Howling Crypts, set it on this pedestal in this room. Once you do that, this door opens up, retrieve the bowl of dust and pour it into the blood pool in Inferno and kill the boss at the end. There's going to be shit like that, I think, where there's going to be multiple steps, and if you die, and it's going to be expensive to bring in the item, and if you die and lose the item, you got to fucking save up the gold to try it again, kind of shit. Like, I could see it being like that.
I can see the Ranger class quest now. Jump off the tower on ruins, 360 headshot, bang. Now you got poison arrows, baby. You know?
That is
Ooh,
about
you
it.
only
That's
did
some
a
Tarkov
270.
shit.
Ooh,
that's very
sorry.
Tarkov of you to say. Yeah.
That was a 269. That was not a 360.
Yeah.
I'm
What do you
so
mean it's very
sorry,
Tarkov?
pal.
You just described test drive when everyone goes on their M1A Reaper scope and they're just fucking shaking in their boots. Like, man, if I lose this 1,000,000 ruble thermal, it's over for me. Can't do my quests anymore.
Oh, there's gonna be shit like get a throwing knife headshot kill while blinded by a wisp on ruins. There's gonna be stupid shit like that.
Right.
I hope there's
I'm
not shit
so
like
for
that.
Stuff.
No, you
I
like
hope
that?
There is.
No,
Oh, yes.
no.
Yes.
Dude, no, there's gonna be a shooter born in heaven type ranger quest. Get like a 100-meter headshot in ruins or some shit.
Oh yes.
Oh, there's definitely
I'm
gonna
all
be
for
some like
it.
ranger snipe. I hope there's class
Slow grind
specific.
quests.
Yeah,
that
I
have
100%.
some dank rewards.
I want to see class specific quests or weapon specific quests. Like, be a barbarian with a Zweihanda and get a triple kill with one swing of the sword or something like that.
Perfect.
Like, that
beautiful.
sounds kind of cool.
It'll take you 20 games or so probably, but you know.
Sounds kind of cool.
That's a rite of passage to the barb. Man.
Okay, what are quest rewards though? Not just gold. There's got to be other shit.
I didn't think about that.
Well, you unlock things you can buy. So like traders in Tarkov, you unlock better stuff you can buy. So that way, like the traders have better and better equipment. So when you die, you come back better and better equipped from just the traders. You don't have to get like gear from the dungeon. You can get like low to mid tier gear.
Yeah, maybe. I hope they're hesitant on that front.
Yeah, maybe.
Pulling a blue Zwei, restock 24/7 or whatever. Blue longbow in the vendor. It's over, man.
Could be,
Jim Sim for the win says, "What about rerolls on stats? What if you could earn occasionally the ability to take, let's say you have like an epic bow that has absolutely abysmal stats, but you've kept it, and you unlock the ability where you get to go to some vendor and you place the bow on this pedestal and you click a button and you have, because you've earned one, and it randomly rerolls the stats on it. And maybe if you're lucky, it rerolls stats that are in your favor. I kind of like that a little bit. That's kind of cool. I like that, Jim.
It's like a fairly limited item, sure. If it's
It would
something
have
you
to be
can
rare.
reroll just all the time, yeah, I mean.
Or a gold sink, as Gren 110 said, for sure. Yeah. Holy Man RP, good to see you, says, good to see you as well, Aegis. What do you think about the option for players to join another group's party in-game? Thinking about bards in particular. Currently, buffs don't affect non-party members in-game. To join other groups in game.
Yeah,
I
so,
think it
hey,
would.
want to party?
Yeah, I
Dark
think it
Ops.
would fuck up Goblin Caves quite a bit. But
Oh, you just couldn't. You couldn't do it on that.
Yeah,
No shit.
it'd be. I don't know. Sure.
there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I mean, if you don't have any friends to play the game and you go into Crypt solo and you want to make friends, it's going to be the easiest to make friends when you can jump on voice comms and meet other people in game, which right now there's no way to do that, right? You have to enter a lobby and be in the waiting lobby to start the game, or you have to be in game to communicate with folks, unless you like type in chat rooms. Maybe there's some validity to that. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't be totally against it, but
Sure.
I don't know.
Can't wait to get ran down by 2 buff ball barb comps working together. Double hasting, double fucking holy striking the barb.
No, it's just 5 clerics and 1 giga barb. Just 1 unit, unstoppable.
Oh man. Do you think they'll ever do, from Sens 00, ever do friendly NPCs for quests? Everyone loves escort missions, right? Fuck that. I hate escort missions. They're the worst.
Why not?
Can't stand them. That's hilarious.
And you get to kill the escort, you know? It's almost like protect the VIP. With
Oh, this
the
isn't
escort.
Grand Theft Auto, all right? Relax. No, I'm playing.
I'm sniping that escort. I'm camping it and I'm sniping it every time I see someone doing it.
That'd be cool. Oh god, it's like WoW quests where you gotta Oh no, actually no, never mind. No, no, thank you.
Yes.
I'm good. I don't want to participate actually in that. I've been camped too many times.
Good luck getting that quest done when I'm in the game. You know,
What
briefing that shit.
What about the dragon boss they want to add? Well, they did state that it's going to take more than 3 people to kill it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it will initially. Then there's going to be some crazy man. There's going to be somebody that's going to find out how to solo that thing. Guarantee it.
I think there's going to be a new map called Dragon's Lair or some shit, and it's going to be like parties of 6 or something. And there's going to be
cool.
like fucking, I don't know, 30, 40, 50, 60 players in it maybe. I know that's an extreme number, but a lot more players than the other maps. And it'll be like a raid map where the goal is to take your raiding party to go kill the dragon. And there will be other raiding groups there that you can work together with. And then, as Jay has mentioned before in the past, you all work, 12 of you work together to take the dragon down. And then suddenly it's going to be a fucking shootout. Once that dragon dies and people want that loot, it's going to be a massacre, a PvP massacre, which kind of like that.
I mean, that sounds fun.
It sounds cool.
Honestly.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I like it. Let's see here. Anything else? Let's see here.
Minotaur. boss,
The actual
basically.
lawyers post in Reddit earlier today. Oh,
Wait, what?
that might be interesting.
What are you talking about?
There's an actual lawyer who posted in Reddit earlier today. Interesting.
Been a couple of those, or at least lost.
Okay.
one.
Yeah, didn't One Peg also have a video today about some Korean guy that interviewed a union rep or something like that in Korea, and they were talking about it? Apparently there was like some mixed messaging in it. It seemed a little weird, but I don't know. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Anything else? Anything else, guys, before we close out for this episode? Any final questions, chat? What you got? What you got? Anything?
Guess not.
Draco TV says, I'm a lawyer and I declare the 9th order to prevail. Yas.
Jeez.
Would you play a PvP only map? Final question. Absolutely. The arena. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would
all over it.
love an arena. That would be so sick. Anyway, that's how we'll end it, on a high note with arenas. The thought of arenas in our mind. Chat, thanks for joining us tonight for episode 15. We will get back on track with our Sunday schedule this Sunday, which is the 14th. It's Mother's Day. So don't forget to buy your mom fucking flowers, you asshole. Don't forget.
Yes.
Come on. Do something for your mom. She loves you. I hope. I'm going to do a little Mother's Day brunch with my lady. This is her first Mother's Day as a mom. So, flowers, brunch, the whole shebang. But I will be on and good to go for the podcast, which is great.
I might be playing Dungeons and Dragons, so I'll try and tell them to do it a bit earlier.
If we need to change the podcast night because you're playing D&D Sundays, let me know.
I don't get it. We played Saturday the first few times, and then now they're playing Sundays.
Okay.
And they made it later.
Well, the only reason why this Sunday we have to be sure about the start time is because we're going to have a guest on the next episode on the 16th. We want to make sure that we have a set time for that individual because they're on the East Coast and they're our guest. It's going to be one of the best longsword fighters in the world. Augie-san is going to be joining us next episode.
Nice.
Which is very exciting. We can just chat off stream here, boys, in Discord and figure out the date and time. But I told him Sunday at 7 p.m. PT because I thought that was what we were doing. We can talk about it. We just got to figure it out.
We'll talk about it
ASAP. Anyway, you guys are beautiful. Thanks for hanging out as always. Chat, you're beautiful. Thanks for hanging out. Donnie, where can people see a stream, make non-existent YouTube videos, the whole thing?
Donnie on Twitch and YouTube. Check me out. I've been streaming a lot of RP lately, actually, so that's been fun. Playing some. If you like cowboys and you like, dressing up and shooting revolvers, come hang out. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mr. JayGriffyuh.
JayGriffyuh on Twitch and YouTube.
That's it, dog.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm level 50 gnome rogue on hardcore WoW. You like that?
It is impressive. You're doing
That is
good.
Actually, yeah.
I've been having fun working. Yeah.
When did you start?
2.5 weeks ago or something like that.
That's pretty solid.
That's impressive.
That's good. Not bad. I am at Soma. I'm Soma on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at SOMA. I am at _Soma on YouTube. I'm going to be streaming a lot more starting tomorrow, actually. Still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. We'll figure that out soon. The YouTube channel is an archive for D&D and Star Wars RPG kind of stuff, tabletop RPG shit, and this podcast. That's where I upload the podcast. So feel free to check out the YouTube channel if you have a desire to watch previous episodes, or if you want to watch nerds do digital tabletop RPG shit in Roll20. And that's it. We will see you guys, I think, Sunday. Stay tuned for when that's going to be. I don't know. Maybe Jay will be able to announce it, or I'll announce it on my stream once we have the final time and date. We'll let you guys know. Yeah, we'll figure it out soon. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a lovely rest of your week, and we will see you next time for episode 16. This has been the darkest hour. Have a lovely night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye. Have a nice time.